Systems are offline.
Number one for today's hits and all-time favorites.
This is your man Flo Rida.
Hey, what's happening? This your little homie Plies, man.
Hey, yo, what's poppin', man? It's your boy Val Weezy, man. Check it out.
What's good? It's your boy W over here with Classic at 702.5 FM. Nothing but productive vibes. Let's go.
And we're live. Hey everyone.
It's a productive vibe, you guys.
It is. We missed y'all.
It's been a good one.
We've been on a little hiatus.
We have missed y'all.
We have. We hope
it's been
y'all.
a busy season. I'm glad to be back with y'all though.
Very busy. Very, very busy. We are definitely glad to be here. We hope y'all missed us as much as we missed y'all. And of course, always special shout out to everyone, all our fans. We hope that y'all are still on mission, continuing making those plays.
Max.
And those plays will lead to understanding and wins, good wins,
yeah,
right?
We making plays.
And it's always a productive vibe, y'all. Today we are talking the power of habits.
That's gonna be a good talk.
This is gonna be a good one.
We've been having some, I feel, and by design, they just connect one after another.
Exactly.
We don't pick the topic necessarily. It almost kind of finds us. Finds you guys, the team. So we appreciate you guys hanging out with us. We're talking to the artist this week as well. We appreciate the vibe per usual. You know, we got a rotation set up, and it's just for y'all, so we can be productive.
Exactly.
So we can vibe productively.
Always.
And the dope tracks that are coming in, we want to take a minute to pause and say thank you for those. You are independent artists with more than a message, with such a voice. Some of y'all music is really banging, and we appreciate y'all, you know, taking your time to spread love on this here show. So if you have not yet submitted your tracks, get it over to Classic at NPM Entertainment.com. We will hear from you, put you in a rotation if you deserve to be on the hottest rotation on the planet.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and take your spot.
Let's go ahead and send that good music. And y'all know it's always lit. It's always a vibe. And it's the weekend. It's Saturday. We want to know what y'all drinking on.
Of course.
What y'all got in your cups.
What you got in your cup?
I have a glass of wine. It's Fit wine.
Fit wine. Y'all know where we got it from. Total Wine, get us right. Total Wine, get us right.
It's really good. It's one of my faves. So if y'all don't have a drink, get you one. Toast to the Saturday, toast to the weekend. And y'all share this vibe. We want y'all to not miss this message. So go ahead and click share.
And y'all friends want to hear from us too. Y'all people want to hear from us too. And we here to make everybody get into a position of making plays for a next play mentality. Last week's productivity was just that. It was productive. And it was about our superpowers.
Yes.
Our natural abilities that really empower us to complete missions and make plays, you guys. Check out a full playback on most major platforms. Check it out under Classic Talks Podcast. You can listen on Spotify for free. The order of vibe even today is already set. A habit a day keeps bad decisions away. Right?
Yes.
It's some life-changing momentum to building habits that really help you out. Motivation will run out eventually. You won't feel like doing it. It won't seem like the best next thing. So you got to rely on routine. You got to rely on muscle memory, discipline. A habit kicks in when motivation is low. So we definitely got some gems y'all gonna be able to use to turn this whole vibe into a productive one. And we want to start the vibe off just like that. The lineup is dope. Artists submitted good tracks, and it's time for us to hang out.
It is.
It's time for us to get to a place where we can say we've accomplished some things, and this is the time to do it. And per usual, I'm going to ask you in true productive vibe, what kind of week have y'all had? What plays have y'all made?
What plays?
What plays
if y'all
have
can
you
drop
made?
them,
what plays have y'all made?
Right.
Drop
This
them.
has been a really, really good, productive week. I've been continuing to stay consistent on a couple missions that I'm on right now. As y'all know, we spoke about it last week that we had completed a 5-day detox, and we've just been continuing. Again, being disciplined, meal prepping, all that other good stuff. So that's pretty much what my week has been like. What about you, Classic?
It's been a good week. It's been a challenging week, and more or less so challenging because the work has to get done. But sometimes,
Yes.
and I don't know if this was a good lineup for me or the energy was pulling in when I was thinking about habits, but I didn't want to do half of what I had to do this week. So I had to rely
It gets
on
rough sometimes.
Yeah, some serious habits. Like I had to rely on my schedule. If it makes my schedule, it gets done. So I was scheduling things, even small time that I need to just make sure I'm checking an email or responding back to somebody's text message. I spend time, doing that. So this week was just that I relied on my muscle memory and knew I had to get certain things done, and I got them done.
You got them done.
That's it.
Hey, the mission is still the mission at the end of the day. So you still gotta get it done, right?
And that's what we hear.
Right.
Let's jump into the vibe, y'all. Thank y'all for chilling with us. We got one coming up for y'all. It is Big P, and it's called What You Gonna Do. Y'all let me know if this is hot or not. We want to get back to the artists.
You let your head down, you had been on it. You don't do what you want to do, so come my way. I'm not sure what you're used to, but girl, I don't play. So take another shot and roll some more green and pour a new drink. Yeah, and go throw that back, cause you know you acting up. Throw that back, you know you got the eyes on you. Girl, so what you just wine on it. Yeah, I see it in your eyes, you hold me. So what you gon' do? Put your body all over me and mine all on you. Faces in the club, it feel like it's just us two. It's so dangerous to fight up between me and you. So tell me, girl, what's the move? I'm not in a rush. This just ain't enough. But I'm tempted to leave everyone who came with us. We should find a private space, somewhere we can get away, somewhere that nobody knows, something that we can escape. Whoa, throw that back, and girl, wind it up all on me. When you throw that back, you like something out of my dreams. Little private dancer, I can't keep my hands off. Baby, ain't no pressure. What you gon' do? Put your body all over me and mine all on you. Faces in the club, it feel like it's just us two. It's so dangerous to fight up between me and you. So tell me, girl, what's the move? Slow down, slow down. All eyes on you. All eyes on you.
Yo, welcome back, you guys. Welcome back to A Productive Vibe. Y'all rocking with Quinn and Classic.
As always.
And we've been wanting to share some of our time with y'all. We've been wanting to, since last week, talking, superpowers. It makes sense to jump into to the team and talk about habits. Like, it's super aligned. It makes perfect sense. And part of it is, let's start off slow when we think of habits. Like, habits sound like something, I got to do one more thing. And we really don't want us to feel like one more thing. We're talking about incremental, positive habits that can improve your self-care. And when I think incremental, think of them as micro steps. Like, let's get even smaller. Sometimes we got to think of small habits as micro steps and understand how micro steps can really impact and have a critical role in how you feel when you're thinking, am I healthy? Am I calm? Productive? Am I happy? Right? Those habits have the power to influence that.
Absolutely. Habits are built by nature, instruction, and repetition. So we build and create our habits, right? Your habits start off as intentional commitments to yourself or the area of your life. That's big. Habits are not hobbies.
And you got to say it again. It's true.
Habits are not hobbies. They're not.
I don't want us to get to a place where we think that habit is something that we pick up when it's convenient or when we feel like we got enough time to do it. Like, here's a good example. Those that partake. If you brush your teeth every day, consider that a habit. Right? That is,
it's a habit.
Brushing your teeth every day is a habit. It's a hygiene habit. Getting in the shower, whatever it is that you want to do, you have to turn some habits into autopilot. For me, brushing my teeth is a autopilot moment. Like, you just, when you get up out of the bed and you make it in the bathroom, regardless of what spot it fits in, you brush your teeth. right? You have to think about it as if motivation ran out or I was running behind or late for work, your teeth gonna get brushed, right? It still gets done. That's what we need to think about when we think of habits. Habits are like our vehicles to really accomplishing the goals we set. Period. If you want to figure out how you're going to get to a goal, understand what habits you're working towards is going to get you there.
Absolutely, absolutely. And also the good news is you are in control, right? You can start with small positive habits right away. Small things, the small things matter. You have to get somewhere, right? So start small. Think of habits that eliminate wasted time in your day. Habits that allow you to spend time on progression, accomplishments, deepening your level or understanding of peace.
That's a good point.
It is.
If a habit can deepen your understanding or level of peace, stick with that habit.
With that habit. It's a really good habit.
It's a really good habit.
Meditating.
And we'll talk a lot about that too. Take a look at IG at nextplay.ent. Check out Habits That Lead to Making Plays. It's a mini book or mini playbook from the Playmakers Academy. It'll give you some habits to consider, and we'll share a couple here. One, we want to create boundaries and commitments, right? Yes. Start by meditating daily. Start with, if you want to think on a smaller scale, just give yourself daily affirmations. That is something that people don't do daily. They don't do it often. They don't do it. Some people don't do it at all. It's always critical. It's always negative. But a daily affirmation to tell yourself you're capable, able, you're enough, is a powerful way to start.
It definitely is. I'm a witness to it. I'll say that. So I've started doing daily affirmations. Something I've always looked into, just never really applied myself to it. But man, listen, you feel good. You feel like, okay, I got this. I can keep going.
Yeah.
So definitely. Create habits to celebrate small wins. Start by setting weekly goals. Mm-hmm. Don't press snooze. Get up right away. Do a 10-minute workout in the morning.
Yeah.
Meditate every morning. Whatever it is.
Create
with small goals.
Small goals. Create habits that cut anxiety, right? Take breaks from social media. Sometimes a lot of people, including myself, we have to work on social media. My business is alive on social media. But there are personal things that we can take a break from when you think about social media. Start by turning off your notifications. I know that seems simple and small, but if you realize that scrolling is a habit that you've built, you'll understand how to break the habit. Notifications are one that makes you get back right into the habit of scrolling. You check a notification and then all of a sudden you see a video that your friend posted and now you're on reel number 92. Everybody doing a challenge. It gets that quick. And if you look at it like the habits that you build in social media, think about the habits that you need to break and start new by taking breaks from social media.
Absolutely. Create financial habits that have immediate impact. So start with withdrawing your max amount you want to spend weekly. Once you've spent that amount, be done with it. With us, I will say this. With us prepping our meals and things like that, man, we've cut out so much spending with restaurant food.
A ton.
It's ridiculous.
And then you get into the habit of doing it. So when it's out of place, you almost looking around like, where's my salad at? Where's my smoothie?
Where is it?
Versus what can I go pick up and buy? So, And that's a good one for adding a financial habit. Really, take the money out. If you spend the cash, then you done kicking it. There is no more. You're done. And double down on your habits. Double down or up if you want to think about it. Get the maximum amount of use and benefit from idle time. So think about a physical health habit. Start by doing planks when you are sitting idle. You're reading, you are watching a documentary or looking at YouTube. Do a plank or arm curls. Whatever you add as a habit, do it with the mindset that it needs to be done often, daily, kind of like the habit of brushing your teeth.
Exactly.
Kind of like the habit of scrolling. Like it needs to be something that you do and you check in with on a regular.
Exactly. I totally agree. Y'all
check that mini playbook out. It's on NPM. No, it's on nextplay.ent on IG. Let us know if you need any more, small habits that you can add. We'll talk through that with you. And let's jump back into the vibe because it's here.
Let's jump back into it. Y'all continue to stay tuned. Continue to rock with us.
What's good? It's your boy W over here with Classic at 702.5 FM. Nothing but productive vibes. Let's go. What's good? It's your boy W over here with Classic at 702.5 FM. Nothing but productive vibes. Let's go.
There ain't no telling how we feeling on the inside. So we get high if I send an invite. Tell me, will you come or will you run? Will you come or will you run? I like to live my life so stress free. Don't press me. I just pop 2 tabs of LSD. I've been on the trip and we about to hit the road now. How come every time I hit the gas you tell me slow down? Catch me in your city, treated like I'm in my hometown. Used to feel like I was missing out, but hey, I'm whole now. Whole now, let go of that past shit. I don't know it all and what they think is all imagined. Everything is beautiful, I just think that you should know. Growing is your rebirth and the old you needs a funeral. Me, myself, and I, yes, we came here together. Everyone would change, but let's change. There ain't no telling how we feeling on the inside. So we get high if I send an invite. Tell me, will you come or will you run? Will you come or will you run? There ain't no telling how we feeling on the inside. So we get high if I send an invite. Tell me, will you come or will you run? Will you come or will you run? Contaminate you with that vibe that feel incredible. Puffin' heavy medical. Love mushrooms, my OG always told me eat my vegetables. Let an opportunity, I hear her knocking at the door. Boom, 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 she keep pursuing me. I'm on the quest for show. Can't blend with the norm. I weather the storm. When will you learn to observe and not absorb? Gotta take my time. I was hurrying and rushing. In the end, I was fine. I was worrying for nothing. Protecting my energy. I charged up my Astro. All it took was a little DMT. Don't know why they hate over things that we ain't did yet. Living for the moment, cause tomorrow don't exist yet. Universe will invest on all of my interests. She say I look chosen, but I'm so detached to impress. I'm so detached to impress. 450 tune into our frequency. Only if you believe in me, not many who agree with me.
Hey, we want to give a major shout out to artist W. He is an artist that belongs to, NPM Entertainment team.
He does.
NPM Entertainment team. That LSDs is actually being released this month. Will be released at the end of August. We'll make sure y'all hear it loud and clear right here on HOT 702.5. And just shout out. Y'all, what's going on in the news this week? What plays have we made in the news that you can use?
And more news. Yeah, I feel like it's been a lot of crazy weather.
To start
I don't know
off.
if it's just me, but baby, every time you turn around, it's something crazy with the weather. I saw this morning, it was breaking news. Haiti had an earthquake, 7.2 magnitude. And it caused quite a bit of damage to buildings and homes. There were a few pictures in the article that I looked at. It was showing a lot of piles of debris and just literally buildings were demolished.
Yeah.
There was a resident that spoke, and she pretty much stated that she was awakened by the shaking of her bed in her home, and she just had thoughts of the earthquake in 2010, which she just went in panic mode and just ran out of her house.
I'm sure that was traumatic.
Very traumatic.
And I got a glimpse right before we jumped on today of what the death toll was. There are 29 so far, last I checked. And this is right in front of they're a couple days away from a tropical storm that could be categorized as a hurricane coming soon. So yeah, it's once again, I don't know what to make of all the randomness in weather. I don't know if we're playing around with it. Last year when we sat idle during the pandemic, I don't remember a hurricane coming through.
It wasn't a lot going on.
Maybe one simple one down in the Gulf or something, but
maybe.
Yikes!
But I don't recall.
Here we go.
Another tropical storm Fred, that hit Florida, was supposed to hit last night into today. They're expected to have lots of rain, flash flood warnings. Some areas can get up to 10 inches of rain. And the storm is supposed to hit South Florida, including Miami. So, and in Wisconsin. Hometown. Man, the storm that just hit them this past week.
It's different.
I don't know what that was. Out of my entire 33 years of me living there, my entire life, I have never seen a storm like that ever hit. So to see those pictures and to hear from my family that's back home, I'm like, this is scary. It looks like a tornado ran through the city and demolished. But the news is not reporting that it was a tornado. I don't know what they're reporting it as. There were huge trees down everywhere. I mean, trees lifted from the root, on top of cars, on top of people's homes. They were without power for days.
Yeah,
3 days.
To give y'all a picture, and not that it's something to make fun of, but I seen a post from somebody back at home that said, Milwaukee went through a whole tornado and the news didn't even tell us. It looked like they went through a hurricane or a tornado or something. It looked like it was a hurricane or a
tornado that hit. That's not common for Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Not
concrete
at all.
Out the ground, trees.
Concrete out the ground. Like
I've seen that in Houston after a hurricane. That's the last time I've seen it look like that. Not nowhere in Milwaukee.
They said the winds were so strong, like power just went out. It was over 120,000 residents without power for 3 to 4 days. Yeah, they just got power on yesterday.
Yeah, we've definitely had family members, friends that were affected without power, had to go other places,
to live
for the
night.
Stay
for the night, and so it was hot, so they had no air conditioning, no anything.
Cool.
Anything. It was scary.
Before we jump into some other scary news, COVID news is starting to be the horror tale of our news. Let's get back into the vibe. Let's come up with something better to do. I had to put Indigo B in the lineup. Here's Last of Us by Indigo B. Y'all tell me what y'all think.
I'm switching up the vibe these days. We say things like replay. Okay. We've been trying to hide, we can't make up on face each day. When you're dealing with pride, it's like your ego will not sway. No way. But you feel it inside, a fire starting to overflame. Is this the last of us? Do you know what you passing up? Noticing the changes with the different folks you hanging. Girl, we almost just crashed it, but I just chose to back it up. Dealt with all your angles, never pictured you unstable. See, I accept you, can you accept me too? Baby, I accept you, can you accept me too? Ain't nothing wrong with the way you are. Ain't nothing wrong with the way you are. Ain't nothing wrong with the way I've been in the trance, all men got plans. Get away, yeah. Celebrate when I make it, I'ma dance and I bet I'll levitate. I'ma raise the stakes when I take the stage. I won't take no break. No, wanna take my place when they see my face and it ain't no space. Is this the last of us? Do you know what you passing up? I'm noticing the changes with the different folks you hanging. Girl, we almost just crashed it, but I just chose to back it up. Dealt with all your angles, never pictured you unstable. See, I accept you, can you accept me too? Oh, baby, I accept you, can you accept me too? Ain't nothing wrong with the way you are. Ain't nothing wrong with the way you are. Ain't nothing wrong with the way. So just rock with it. Even though we are both known for switching up the topic.
It's a productive vibe, y'all. Don't y'all like that song? That's one of my, listen, Indigo B is one of my favorite artists. Y'all let him know I
needs to
say
be
it.
on all platforms. What is he doing?
We working on it. When you got talent like that, you got to work on it. So,
Jeez, he's so dope.
dope. Jumping right back into it.
COVID-19.
COVID news.
Guys. So, as we all have been watching the news and hearing about the numbers rising, masks are back mandated almost everywhere, and there are lots of children and young adults that are really, really catching the virus per the articles. There was a situation that took place in Reno, Nevada. A child was sent to school on his first day after the parents knowingly knew that he had COVID. They still sent him to school, right? So there were more than 80 kids exposed due to that child being sent to school. And again, both parents and the child tested positive 2 days before school started.
Reckless.
Very. The health district, they're saying that they're not bringing any charges to the parents at this time. I really want to know y'all honest opinion on this situation. What y'all think about it? Me personally, I feel that there needs to be some consequence and repercussions behind these types of situations. COVID is real. Just, there are a lot of us, or a lot of individuals, shall I say, that, of course, have their perspectives on the vaccine. And there are individuals out here that really don't care if they get COVID. They're still going to be out in the streets. They still going to send their kids to where they feel they need to go. Which, again, is a bit reckless to me. So what do you think about it?
I don't know. I don't know what I think about the fact that they're not going to draw charges against the family. The entire family was tested positive with COVID a couple days before they sent their child to school knowingly. So you don't always know the home life or the situations, but you got COVID, they got COVID, y'all got to stay inside.
Y'all need to be inside.
As a parent,
regardless,
I would have been pissed. So that's probably where I'm making my judgment from.
Absolutely.
If we're going to put our opinion in on the situation, is as a parent, I would have been pissed if my kid was in the class with your kid.
Absolutely.
If you send your kid over to my house to play and your old son got COVID.
We got some problems.
Your kid to the park and your kid got COVID. Like, here we are open to your opinion around the vaccines, around COVID, but some things just have to be morally together. And
exactly.
When you have COVID and conducting business as usual, not okay to me.
It's very careless.
That's my opinion.
Very, very careless. Also, there are certain airlines that are mandating their employees to be vaccinated. Airlines, United and Frontier, they're mandating the vaccine. Delta Airlines, Southwest Airlines, and American Airlines will not mandate the COVID vaccine for their employees. Even though they're not mandating, there are some incentives to those that get vaccinated. So they're able to get, specifically for American Airlines, they're able to get an additional day off of work in 2022. And they give them $50.
And I've seen all kind of bonuses and reward and incentive, and we've seen it. We've looked it up. I've been just curious. The government's giving out $100 every time you get it. Free haircuts, Krispy Kreme donuts. Me personally, what I did take away from this story, not being funny, I'm serious now. All of our choices and decisions are being made off of ego and feeling.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, there has to be a space where you just allow people to make their own decision. We are mandating this does not make people, make them get it. Clearly, we have 50% of our population unvaccinated. About 53% halfway through the process with their first shot, but less than 50%, I think it was like 49.7 or 8 or something last time I checked. Mm-hmm. That are vaccinated. So here we go with the rest that are not, and there's a reason behind it. Let people make a decision.
Let people make their decisions.
Should you go business as usual? Should you be allowed to do certain things? Okay, but they're not keeping jobs because you're mandating them. They're quitting. The government is giving out tons of money. And not that I agree with the amount of money that is being given out. I'm not receiving it as one. I don't know if I agree or not, but the fact that it's possible and the fact that people have options, you mandating it just pushes them further into whatever their theory is of why they don't want to take it.
I feel like people are not wanting to hear the individual's point of view, why they feel a way about it, why don't they want to get the vaccine. Yeah. It could honestly be someone's religious practices.
Yeah. And
like,
holistically,
there are so many, right?
Holistically, what's in the vaccine, holistic people wouldn't put some in their body.
Would naturally want to put in your body. Period. So to sit here and try to mandate something, I don't think they're realizing that they're pushing so many people further away from it.
Yeah. Let people get it if they feel free to get it.
Get it if you get it. If you don't,
follow
you don't.
DL Hughley, because I don't know if he's getting paid or not, but he's giving you all the reasons why you should get it. Figure it out for you. We've been saying that from the beginning. COVID is here. The different variants. There's another variant that's a variant of concern that's supposed to be not going to be tamed. Let's use the word tamed, since I don't know how to put it. Tamed by our vaccination. So
exactly.
Some people are thinking, why get it now? You're bringing out a booster shot. You may change the serum. Like, everybody should get a choice. And the
variants are going to continue. This is not the first virus that we've ever had. And you know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. All these vaccines that they have, that they recommend you to get when you go to your checkups and things like that, it's all behind a virus that's been here, that's been created. This is not the first. It's not.
So, since it's not the first, I want y'all to remember, we gonna keep vibing and keep looking to NPM Entertainment, Creative Connection events to be educated on at least understanding you can be healthy. You can take control of your health. You can figure out what you put in your body. You can build your immune system. There are ways to do this. And if you want to take the vaccination, take the vaccine because you want to take it.
Exactly.
How about that?
Exactly. Don't let anyone pressure you.
Period. Share this vibe.
Share the vibe, y'all. Y'all know we here. We don't want y'all to miss it. We got some more music lined up, so y'all stay tuned.
We're going to go with Shawnee P.
Money got me a move.
It's called Goals, y'all. Tell us how you feel about it.
Good credit goals, 401k goals, on your own business goals. That's just how things go, yeah. You don't wanna be broke, you don't wanna be broke, yeah. You don't wanna be broke, better say a bit more, yeah. Goals, money got me a more, yeah. Gotta keep me a roll, yeah. That's just how things go, yeah. Goals, money got me a more, yeah. Gotta keep me a roll, yeah. That's just how things go, yeah. Money got me a more, yeah. Wanna travel the globe, yeah. See the light like a straw, yeah. Put your goals on go, yeah. Good credit, on your own. Buy a home, pay your loans. Business plan, go write it. You fail once, rewrite it. Couple friends got indicted, but future plans ain't like this. Get the money like a running back. Push forward like a running back. Push forward and a running back. Falling off, ain't no time for that. Take action, go get it. Let the Lord be the witness. Sit back and count digits. Show the world that you did it. Gotta stay up and go more. Cop some money up in slow-mo. Future bright like the rose gold. Being broke is a no-no. Good credit goals, 401k goals, on your own business goals. That's just how things go, yeah. You don't wanna be broke, you don't wanna be broke, yeah. You don't wanna be broke, better stay a bit more, yeah. Goals, money got me a more, yeah. Gotta keep me a roll, yeah. That's just how things go, yeah. Goals, money got me a more, yeah. Gotta keep me a roll, yeah. That's just how things go, yeah.
Dear Father in heaven, I finally got your message. You took me through the struggle just to lead me to the flex. Now my life is exciting, stacking money, living righteous. The street life can provide this. Plus my mama didn't like it, so I left for college that summer. My friends hustling for a come up, saying next summer they summer, then next summer. My aunt told me know your worth. Go hoop, man, and put in work. It's best to be on somebody's team than to end up on somebody's shirt. So I did. Kids starving, rent due. 30 years old in a club with no dough, no home to go. I can't go. The music life is what I chose. 20K dog off one show. Out of state, sold out shows. Living life and reaching goals.
Good credit goals, 401k goals, on your own business goals. That's just just how things go, yeah. You don't wanna be broke, you don't wanna be broke, yeah. You don't wanna be broke, better stay up and more, yeah. Goals. Money got me and more, yeah. Gotta keep me a roll, yeah. That's just how things go, yeah. Goals. Money got me and more, yeah. Gotta keep me a roll, yeah. That's just how things go, yeah.
Yo. Y'all, welcome back to a classic vibe.
Welcome back. We got a quick update about the earthquake in Haiti. Just, did some looking up, pulling things up on my phone, and they are at least 227 people killed and hundreds are injured and missing after the earthquake.
Yeah.
Let's pray for Haiti, y'all. I feel like it's always something with Haiti. I know they're like, when are we gonna have a
good
break?
energy.
When are we gonna get some good energy, some positivity over here? It's always something.
Cool.
Let's pray for Haiti.
Let's do just that. Thank you for the quick update.
Absolutely.
Folks, just so you know how to get connected with the studios, we want to make sure that you're aware. Even if it's just really to talk to your next play, to talk more on news, you can use gems or information just to make you a better self. We are here. We're tapped in on IG. It's at nextplay.ent. Check us out on Facebook, YouTube. It's NPM Entertainment Studios. You guys, if you have not yet connected with the studios, trust me, they get back to you. They respect your time. Start with a complimentary strategy session. Talk through your next play. See if people can win together. It's at www.npmentertainment.com. If you think you can bless the mic during the Hot Seat Freestyle segment on HOT702.5, that means you got next. The hot seat is for you. We do welcome the brand. That's artists, athletes, small business owners, change leaders, anybody with a next play mentality. We want to hear from you and we want to talk plays. We got some awesome people coming up to the mic.
Yes,
Too Blessed. X Rizzy is coming up soon. Hopefully you're listening. Some exclusives coming our way. Can't wait to mix it.
Okay.
We got a mental health segment coming up.
Yes,
we're gonna bring a bud tender in. Let's talk about how marijuana, terpenes, whatever it may be, when we think of partaking in, whether it be extracurricular or it be for medication. Let's talk about how it impacts our mental health, and I'm so excited about that segment.
I'm excited about that one. I can't wait.
And we excited about you. We can't wait. So get connected. Let us know how we can really win together, y'all. We gonna jump right back into the vibe. Let's start with another one. This is called Greatest by Dunlap.
Started in the classroom. They told me I could be all I wanted to be. I just can't be free. It started in the classroom. They told me I could be all I wanted to be. I just can't be me. I wanted to own some stuff. I wanted to take top flight. Wanted to drone some stuff. Hating, I don't condone no stuff. I just want to master me. I need some alone time. First they tell us lies, try to kill the guy, then kill the community with genocide. First they tell us lies, try to kill the guy, then kill the community with genocide. I'm the greatest, I'm the greatest, I'm the greatest. They see it, I think they hate it. I'm the greatest, I'm the greatest, I'm the greatest. They see it, I think they hate it. Sucking they yolk the eggs and put our fathers in the cells. Tell us that we monkeys and we would never prevail. Section 8 on them. Reason why I'm getting that cake on them. And I can't wait till the first of the month. Can't wait on them. Whew. A hustler spirit in the hustler soul. Hustle and motivate a hustler's goal. And I'ma stand by truth. And if you don't believe my words, look at my life. There's the proof. First they tell us lies, try to kill the guy, then kill the community with genocide. First they tell us lies, try to kill the guy, then kill the community with genocide. I'm the greatest, I'm the greatest, I'm the greatest. They see it, I think they hate it. I'm the greatest, I'm the greatest, I'm the greatest. They see it, I think they hate it. There's a war outside, spiritual war outside. If you look at him wrong, he gon' make it war outside. Probably cause he got spiritual war going inside. When he was down beneath, he ain't had nobody ride. So he cold with it, he super bold with it. He cock his knee in the back, tell himself he can go get it.
He ain't worried about the sentence, he ain't thought that far. It's crazy that the economy has come this far. Whoa, life ain't been the same for me. Skin tone can get you killed in this world, a different game for me. Life ain't been the same for me. My skin tone can get me killed in the world, it's a different game for me.
Welcome back, y'all. That was Dunlap with Greatest. We're going to jump right into this conversation about power of habits. So, I have a question, Classic.
Let's go with
what would you say are your most important habits?
Okay. And I have an answer, hopefully. Hopefully one everybody can relate to. But I will have to say I've been blessed to develop some really important habits. And yes. It's led me to life-changing plays, and it's as simple as utilizing the schedule, which I talked about earlier, changing my workouts to the morning or AM workouts, not eating meat or dairy with every meal. All have been rewarding, positive, incremental habits for me. But I will have to say meditation, hands down. That has been the most important habit that you have to intentionally preserve it, intentionally make sure it happens. But meditation has developed some discipline in me personally that makes it easier to be realistic, consistent with other habits that I need to keep going. It gives me time to be still with myself. And to me, meditation is one of those, it's like a pillar to self-care. Right, I feel like it is. It keeps us calm, healthy, productive, and peaceful.
It takes you to a place, like
takes you to literally and figuratively. It takes you to a place.
It does, and you feel amazing after you meditate. Some real good meditation. That was a good one. What's your advice to people who need to know what habits are necessary for them personally? I'm sorry.
So say it one more time. Give me the question.
What's your advice to people who need to know what habits are necessary for them personally? Okay. Yeah.
So a good starting place is, if you haven't yet, because you may have goals. If you have goals, use those. But if not, set your goals, right? So people have spiritual goals, financial, personal goals, professional goals. Once they're set, once you have them, add a small positive habit that consistently impacts your ability to complete the goal. Put in insurance habits that make sure you are able to have the right environment to complete the goal. So let me give you an example. If you're an artist and you write music, block off a period of time every day where you just write. You write whatever comes to mind, no structure, no melody, just write everything that you're thinking. And a daily habit of freelance writing helps you reduce writer's block, right? It allows you to get all the ideas out from in front of your next verse or lyric or hook. So things like adding a habit of freelance writing will clear you. Or if you're an athlete, build in a habit of visualization. So a lot of people overlook the habit of visualizing, how you're going to perform, how you're going to, show up, do it at game speed, what the raps look like. If you build muscle memory in your visualization, you are able to see it happen, and a lot of people just need to see it happen, and then you're able to execute that same move or those moves or that strategic planning or thinking in your game.
In the game.
So
that's good.
I would always say visualize as a habit if you want to think of small pieces. And the last piece of advice I would say is show up. Right? You have to make a habit of showing up. Don't talk yourself out of it. Build a habit every day that you show up and figure out that it's the energy that you're going to find when you make it there that's going to connect you to your next play. And you're in the right place, the right mindset, the right time, the work that you're doing, if it connects you to the right energy. So if you don't know what the habits are, if you're found doing the work, you authentically build habits around you that you just need. Your mind screams out for the missing note. Your body is filling a void. Your body understands gaps. It's connected to the universe.
It is.
So it helps you understand what habit needs to be in place for me to make the connection to really accomplishing the goal. So that'd be my answer.
That's some really good advice. I really hope that you guys are in tune. You guys are listening. You guys are taking notes. Whatever it is you need to take in these good jewels. This is some good free information.
This is good free coaching. I make a lot of money off some of this information because it's usable information and it's so realistic. Usable.
Let me tell y'all, I get the best coaching. I don't even think she realized it. I don't think she realized it. But I realized it. Like, man, I get the best coaching and like front like experience with everything.
And think about the habits that you've built in place that really they make your discipline easier to stomach, easier to grasp, because discipline is such a dirty word, and it's not. It discipline really gets you to the places that you're really trying to go.
Yes.
And you do that through the habits that you build. And this is a productive conversation, and I appreciate the questions. Trying something new to make sure let's ask some questions that would be traditional questions of our listeners, our team. You guys are our team.
Exactly.
Chime in with us, let us know. The power of habits is one for the books. It's one of those things where
it's needed
and it changes your trajectory, and that's why we're here.
Yes, absolutely. Even when you're not feeling it, guess what? It's still in you. You just need to create those habits to help you accomplish
the mission, because the mission
is the mission.
And y'all share with us, what are your habits? Jump in our DM. You can call into the station. You know what the number is. We're rocking live. Call us at 702-551-5261. Tell us what your plays are. Tell us what your habits are that are leading you to making plays and finishing goals. The power of habit is real, and we want to keep going with this vibe.
Absolutely, y'all listen to a productive vibe here. We're about to jump into the next song by one and only Melt.
Song of the summer, y'all.
Song of the summer.
Tell us how you feel about it.
It's your boy W over here with Classic at 702.5 FM. Nothing but productive vibes. Let's go. Tell me what you plan to see. What in the world got you thinking in your mind you can handle me? I don't wanna waste your time, you can bail on me. None can succeed at this test, they all failed on me. Love be hard to read like Braille. She just wanna make me melt. I don't wanna give you hell. How I get you under that spell? She just wanna make me melt. She just wanna make me melt. I don't wanna give you hell. How I get you under that spell? She just wanna make me. My hot cold is ice, do not roll the dice or take home tonight. I might stroke you right. I chose my own fate. Won't stop, you're gon' wait. I know you want me for all those long days, but I'll be on go. My squad, they won't mow. Of course I'm gon' score. No way I'm gon' fold. What do you want? You can have it. Wanting my energy is attractive. Don't wanna be a distraction. I'm after passion. Maybe you'll get what you asking, but maybe it's only imagine. See you kissing girls, I say give me some. She said good dick don't deserve threesomes. I think she's selfish, but lucky I'm feeling rebel. Tell me what you plan to see. What in the world got you thinking in your mind you can handle me? I don't wanna waste your time, you can bail on me. Amen. None can succeed at this test, they all failed on me. Love be hard to read like Braille. She just wanna make me melt. I don't wanna give you hell. How I get you under that spell? She just wanna make me melt. She just wanna make me melt. I don't wanna give you hell. How I get you under that spell? She just wanna make me melt.
This is heaven to me, is it heaven to you? This the time of my life, hope it don't end soon. The freaks come out when you see the moon. I'm nocturnal, let me set the mood. It's hard to find love, but when you do, keep that feeling close to you. All the things that we went through, you're so insufferable.
Yeah, that's Melt. It's a song of the summer. If y'all have not heard Melt, please check it out. You can check it out on W's YouTube page. You can also check this out at the NPM Entertainment Studio page, y'all. We want to make sure that y'all understand that Melt is a song of the summer.
It is.
And it's a hot song. I want y'all to get involved with it. Before we do, get involved with another song, let's talk a little bit more about habits.
Yes.
What's going on with habits? You so funny. You still stuck on the last. Y'all don't leave me. When I play a song, don't leave me by myself with her. Y'all don't leave me by myself.
Hard.
Y'all don't understand what she do. Don't leave me by myself.
I'm the goofiest person ever. She know it. Once I'm in a giggly laughing mood, it's hard to turn it off.
It's over, actually.
Shut up. Okay. So.
Habits.
Yes.
I want to make sure that we give you a quick understanding of why habits is important, right? When you think of habits, habits are just that they're the vehicles to accomplish goals. They are the vehicle to make sure you get things done, that they make plays. Habit is not hobby. It's not something you pick up. It's not something that you do when you have time to do. Habit has to be something that makes your everyday routine, because it makes your routine. You're going to appreciate the habits that you build for yourself when you don't have motivation to just get things done. Habit steps in and they remind you, hey, you got to brush your teeth today.
Right.
All right, you gotta do things that you normally would. You gotta wake up today. If it is, Quinn mentioned, if you wake up right away, the first 10 minutes, spend them with yourself. Make a habit to don't jump on your phone, don't get your email, don't pull out stuff from last night. Be still with the most important piece of your mind, the most active part of your mind in the morning. Be still with it.
Be still with it. Let me say this. That's a form of meditation. Everybody think that meditating is, you have to get in a space, you have to cross your legs and just close your eyes.
You don't.
You don't.
And we got, honestly, and I've been meaning to do this and make sure we do it. We have a reference source. A lot of people ask me, what do you read? What do you research? I want you to check out two things from just this conversation. There's a magazine and it's called The Power of Habits. And I didn't even know that was the title of it, which made me feel like, this was good energy. But The Power of Habits, awesome magazine. It walks you through good habits, bad habits, how to change habits, incremental habits. That's a good one. And the book called Unplugged. The author is Schwartz. I think it's Susie Schwartz. Unplugged has been one of the most life-changing pieces of literature that I've had around meditation. It's a definite read. I'll make sure to link this information into our reference page, our book list on our website, but definitely check it out because there is power in meditation. Right? I want to, before we close out, I want to make sure we connect and understand that the power of habit is going to be what you need to make your plays.
It's definitely needed to make plays. This conversation has definitely been eye-opening for me, and it's definitely brought in some really, really, really good energy. We hope y'all enjoyed the talk. Sorry about that. We hope that y'all enjoyed the talk, and I'm looking forward to making more plays and more vibes. I need to reassess my habits. Every time we have a show and the preparation, I always reevaluate things with myself. That's what I meant about getting that a coach in front and center. It's there. It's there. So,
and I appreciate that.
Before we close the show, we want you to know where you can find us and connect. And it will also be a pleasure to have you guys or whoever is interested in joining the show, being a part of the vibe. Definitely reach out to us.
Agreed. You can find Quinn at Quinns_Shoutique on IG. You can head over to the website. It's QUINNShoutique.com. Y'all, she got the best merch. She got the best, accessories, heels for the women, tennis shoes, bags. Finish your outfit and your look right at Quinn's Shoutique.
Yes.
Y'all know her personally, you guys. Head over to the website, www.npmentertainment.com. Artist link. Listen, continue to send the heat. Send all of your hits and music submissions to Classic at NPMentertainment.com. I got an email recently from a beat maker. Do you take beats? We absolutely do. If you haven't noticed, we jam to a beat in our background the entire talk. This beat comes from actually one of our homeboys, Caden. He builds the beats for a productive vibe, but we definitely wouldn't mind sharing the expansion and exposure for the beat makers who want to come in and drop a track or two.
Absolutely.
And anybody who wants to be a part of the most productive vibe on the air, on radio. We want to hear from you. As long as you got a next play mentality, we in for the long haul. So this is going to be our last one of the vibe, but listen, whoever got next, it's a productive vibe.
Next is on you.
Productively.
We out.
These Days by Till Lily, you guys. Tell us what you're feeling it.
This time we stood up and we said something. You know what I mean? Here we go. D-Day. Hey, I've been all about the pay. Hey, I just went and got a rag. Hey, fuck a hater got to say. Hey, D-Days. Hey, these days. Hey, these days ain't never backtracking. You can catch me on the